What's up, everybody? Sting here. Just wanted to bring you a quick review of the Scuf gaming controller. Now, I've been in the market for a controller for a while now. I recently purchased the MLG Pro Circuit controller, and I was quite disappointed with it. It was doing things that I didn't want it to do, like swapping weapons without me touching the D-pad. So, that was quite unnerving. So yeah, I returned that, and I did some more homework and research, and I stumbled across this controller. And I decided to take a chance and purchase it. And I've been quite pleased with my purchase, and I'm going to explain why. So the main draw for me was the hypersensitive triggers. Now what this does is, if you compare your controller to a car, on a typical controller you have to put your foot all the way down on the gas to start firing or whatever it is. On this controller, they put something special inside the buttons so that all you have to do is touch the gas and the action will begin, whether it be firing or whatever it is. So it's just more sensitive in that sense. And in gaming, in online gaming, competitive gaming, every second counts, every millisecond counts. So that was quite appealing to me, and that was the main draw. And upon using the controller, it feels better. It feels like it works, and so that's been really cool. Now, as you can see in the picture, there's these paddles on the back as well, and what this enables you to do is roll in Uncharted, roll and jump without taking your thumbs off the thumbsticks. Now, for me, this has just felt awkward because you use your middle finger. And I've just played so much without using these things that I haven't really put the time and effort into really learning how to do it. But that's not to say that they're not valuable, and if you really sort of put the time in to get used to it, that you could start using your controller in that way, and it'll just help you to not have to readjust yourself by taking your sort of right finger off the thumbstick. So that's potentially helpful. It hasn't really done much for me, but that's not to say it doesn't work. Yeah, that's that. Also, they put something called Scuf grip on the back. It costs a little bit extra, but it's worth it. It's the same stuff they put on military weapons to prevent your hands from slipping, and it's really felt good in my hands, and it feels like it works. I sometimes use a gamer grip to prevent my hands from sweating, but this has reduced the need for that, so that's also been something that has been cool about it. And also the analog sticks, there's a no slow turn guarantee, so the analog sticks have definitely felt like the input has been more true. For example, that beam on London Underground where you're going to get the RPG, it's definitely been easier for me to grab it because it's felt like if you press the analog stick in a certain direction, the input is more true. There's less sort of shaky wobbliness. So that's something that's also been cool. And it just generally feels like it's a solid controller. It's really well made. They come in a lot of different designs, so I'll put a link to their page in the description. I bought the Chameleon, which is this really sort of cool metallic color that changes color in the light, so it goes from like blue to purple, and it's sparkly, and it's pretty cool. So the one drawback I think is the price. With tax and the protective case and all the bells and whistles, I paid like $150. But I guess the argument for that is that it's the one controller that you buy. It's not going to break down on you like just a standard PS3 controller might. And if you're really into gaming and it's something that you're passionate about, then it's definitely worth the investment, in my opinion. And this controller is not a modded controller, so it basically facilitates your actions. It doesn't do the actions for you like sort of a rapid fire trigger might. So it's legal in all MLG events, in all competitive events. The Scuf game controller is perfectly fair and legal, and a lot of pro players use it. So it's not a modded controller, though it may seem like it at first glance. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. This has been my review. I hope it's been helpful. I wanted to give a shout out and thanks to my friend Amer, who suggested that I do this review, and I'll also put a link to his channel in the description. So, and if you guys have any questions about the controller specifics, please leave it in the comments. I'll be happy to respond and answer them. So yeah, catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Peace and love.